Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Delaware Park here on Saturday. It is July the 11th, 2015. I'm going to look at the stakes races from Delaware Park. We have an excellent card. I'm going to look at races 4, 7, 9, and 10. So let's get on to it. Today's fourth race from Delaware Park is the Dashing Beauty Stakes, purse $50,000. It is for fillies, mares, 3 year and upwards. Traveling 6 furlongs, we do have a field of 7 horse going to post, and I'm going to actually go with the 7 horse all the way on the outside. Um, Hopefully I say this right. Um, Give me a second to read it. Era of Distinction at 6-1, David Jacobson. Last time out for Kendrick, and Kendrick Hermouche is in the saddle last time out. Running at Aqueduct 6 rounds on April the 18th in the Staff Stakes. Great 2 event that day. Finished fourth by 5 3/4 lengths. Was dueling at the 2 path and just bored out that day. Not his best run. Start before that was in the Correction Stakes on the inner track at Aqueduct on the slop, actually, also on March 14th. Finished third by neck. He led at the 16th pole and just got nailed straight at the wire. And then the Interborough Stakes in January the 17th at Aqueduct. Finished second by 1.5 lengths. He had a 3 wide bid at the quarter pole and held his second that day. I really like this horse here in a lesser quality spot. Should really help this one. So count my bets for race number 4 from Delaware Park. Gonna go with the 7. Now let's head on to race number 7 from uh, Delaware Park. What is the Cape Hendleton, Hendelpin, or whatever you want to call it, stakes, purse $50,000 for 3 year and upwards. We have a field of 14 horses, including a par of entry, traveling, guess what, a mile and a half on the turf course. Um, if this race is taken off turf, it'll be run on a mile and a half on the main track. That gives me a second to stop speaking. And I'm actually gonna go with the 4 horse here, Al Khali for at 8-1 for Belmont. Johnny Velasquez is in the saddle last time out. They were at Belmont Park. First start in actually almost 2 years, since August 17th, 2013. That was June. The last start was June 20th of 2015. Belmont Park, a mile 16th, an optional claim price, 100th grand. Finished fifth by 5 lengths. It was 2, 3 wide in the upper stretch and just had no response. You expect that from a horse that hasn't run in almost 2 years. Like I said, start before that was on August 17th, 2013, Saratoga, mile and a half, and the Sword Dancer. Finished fifth by 4 lengths. It was 6 wide into the lane and just had nothing. Really should like this distance. 10-0 at it. 10-0 doesn't sound right. 10-0 at it. 2 seconds, 3 thirds, but is always up there. Start before that Saratoga start in 2013 was actually July the 13th at Belmont Park, mile 3/8 in the Manowar Stakes. Missed 6 by 5 3/4 lengths. He was saving ground, just had no response in the final furlong. Start before that was at Keeneland, a mile and a half in the Elkhorn Stakes. Finished 7 by 12 3/4 lengths. We just had nothing again. This horse's last win was actually at Tampa Bay Downs, a mile 16th on March 9th of 2013, allowance race 32,000. Won by head with Johnny V up. He finished strong that day. So gonna go with this one. Really like this horse in a lesser quality spot. So recap my bets for race number 7 from Delaware Park, the Cape Pendleton Stakes. Gonna go with the 4. Now let's head on to race number 9 from Delaware Park. What is the Robert G. Dick Memorial Stakes, Grade 3, purse $200,000. It is for fillies, mares, 3 year and upwards, traveling a mile and 3/8, and we have a field of 11, including a pardon entry, traveling a mile 3/8 on the turf. And I'm gonna go with the 8 horse here. Number 8, Lady of Gold at 8-1, Trevor McCarthy for Grand Motion. Last time out, on Delaware Park, mile 16th on June the 10th in the Just a Kiss Stakes. Finished third by 1/4 lengths. He was closing well that day. The extra distance should have helped this horse. Then Sanita actually was out on the west coast for wintering this horse. March the 15th, mile and 8th in the Santa Ana Stakes. Finished 9 by 9 1/4 lengths. It was 3 wide turns and just weak and had a horrible trip. Instead of start for that was actually a mile and a half at Sandy, January the 18th in the Astra Stakes. Finished third by 1 3/4 lengths. The winner of that race, Caton's Point, is actually winning this race also. But it was 4 wide at 3/8 pole. Had a bit at the 8th pole. And was coming on that day. Um, this horse has been like I said, wintered on the West Coast. First start actually on the West Coast I want to go back to was actually at Del Mar, November 22nd in the Red Carpet Stakes. Finished second by half length and was really flying at the end. Really nice race, that Red Carpet race. But gonna go with this one. 8 to 1, good price on it. So recap my bets for race number 9 from Delaware Park is the Robert Dick Memorial. Gonna go with the 8. Now let's head on to race number 10 from Delaware Park. What is the Delaware Oaks Grade 3 purse $300,000 for 3-year-olds traveling 1 mile and 1/16. Really nice race. I'm gonna try and beat the favorite, Lovely Maria, who won the Kentucky Oaks this year. I'm gonna try and beat it. It's even money at the morning line. I'm gonna try and beat it with a horse I really like. That is Peace and War, at 6 to 1 for John Velasquez. I've been in love with this horse since it won the Alcibiades. He's got 23 to 1 last fall. Had it that day, made a lot of money. So, but last start was first start with Grand Motion Delaware Park on a good going mile 70 yards on June the 3rd in the Hour Mim Stakes. Finished second by a half length. Was rallying up and just missed that day. Then start for that was against the boys Churchill Dance in the Pat Day Mile. Finished 8 by 16 and 3/4 lengths. Um, he just didn't have it that day. I noticed that day the horses weren't really closing on that Derby day. And then the Ashland at Keeneland, mile 16th on April the 4th. Again, finished 7 by 17 and a quarter lengths. Just had nothing again. Like I said, last start last year was actually the Alcibiades Stakes at Keeneland. Won by a half length. It was closing really well. But did have a slight steady at the 8th pole, 16th pole, somewhere between there. But I have to say, I really like that start. That's why I'm in love with this horse. 23 to 1, made a lot of money, like I said. Gonna go with this one, 6 to 1. John Velasquez, excellent rider. So recap my bets first, number 10 from Delaware Park. It's the Delaware Oaks. Gonna go with the 8 horse, Peace and War. Good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at 316specs. Good luck, everybody.